So welcome to Cat's Cauldron once again. I appreciate all of your patronage. Welcome to a continued round on healthcare. So I'm trying to manage my wonderful appointments through the VA, and unfortunately you go online, they're like, oh, you can do that online, no problem, at your convenience, and you can use the app. Lies, all lies, because the button is apparently broken or something is wrong with the site. I've even taken the steps to go ahead, get out of all the apps, reboot, reset my computer, reset my phone rather, so that I would not miss any of the wonderful advantages of being able to do this remotely. Well, remotely, not working, because every time I hit the button, whether it's on my computer or on my phone, it does not work. So, okay, then I call the number. Got through on primary care, was able to get my appointment rescheduled. And of course, I got a little snippet and snide remark, well, why are we canceling this appointment? Well, I happen to be away and out of town, and unfortunately, I can't predict when my mother's going to have a stroke. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, come on, have a little human compassion. It's not my fault I can't make this appointment. I don't reschedule or cancel appointments just out of the blue. I always try to keep my appointments, particularly with the VA, because they're very hard to get. So then I try to take care of my psychologist appointment, and mental health department is closed 1 minute after 4. Yes, I know. When it's time to go home, it's time to go home. I get that. But particularly mental health, when people start getting what we consider rejection, you're trying to call, you're trying to take care of business, you're trying to do it. I've been trying all day long to do this. And I either get your call number 19. Your expected wait time is 45 minutes. Your call is important to us, but we'll get to you when we damn well get good and ready. I get it. The VA is overwhelmed and overworked. I know. I work for the government. I get it. I understand. But think about the premise of those people who are in crisis. They're not going to hang up from this number and call another number because you don't feel like dealing with them. You know, oh, if you're in crisis, call this phone number and they'll take care of you. I don't understand that. If you're talking with that person, instead of making them call another number, transfer them. And for heaven's sakes, maybe you should roll it into an on-call nurse, particularly since mental health is one of the largest crises that the healthcare center at the VA handles. I don't get it. I mean, it's like, 1 minute out of this side of your mouth, we're here for you. We're here to take care of you. We're all about you. No, you're not. You're there because it's a job and you're going to get a paycheck, and there are very few people there that have a passion. I'm fortunate. I have a primary care doctor that has passion. She cares. But not everybody at the VA feels the same way. I promise you. I've seen some of it, and it's just horrendous. And some of the other cities and states, God bless them, they have it even worse. I'm very fortunate that VA here in Florida. They seem to have a better handle on it, but it is very frustrating when you're trying to get through on the phone and you can't. So I'm just voicing not only my frustration, but many of my other brethren and sisters. I've heard some of the nightmare stories where they sit and they're waiting and wait. Instead of getting their scheduled appointment, they might wait 2 hours or more to be seen by a doctor. And it's just infuriating. It's infuriating. Not only that is, if you're caring for a veteran and you know that veteran is homeless, and you know, because there's just certain demeanors, body language. Why don't you try to help that person? Why don't you try to steer them in the right direction to get some help instead of just ignoring it? You know, I don't want to say something I might offend them. Why don't you ask them how they're doing? Are you getting everything you need? Do you have a place to stay? I will say that on several of my appointments, they asked me that. And I wasn't offended. I was appreciative that they had enough concern for veterans to ask those questions, because a lot of our retired or discharged veterans are on the streets. If you go down to the core in downtown, you'll see it. You will see it. That's one of my all-time passions. So while we're at it, let's talk a little bit about the Veterans Ranch, Project Die Hard, Community Pay It Forward, Soldier Girl Coffee. These are all organizations that either contribute to veteran organizations, or they are organizations that actually contribute to the well-being and care of veterans. Please support your veterans. We're in very strange times, and the veteran writes a blank check every single time they put that uniform on. They don't know if they're going to get deployed. When they deploy, they leave their family for anywhere from a few months to a couple of years. It's infuriating. I've heard some comments from some of our senators and congressmen, and it infuriates me for them to say, oh, well, you don't need to give them a raise, or oh, don't worry about it, you know, and they're just living off the charity of others. When I hear things like that, it infuriates me, because just like that police officer and firefighter and nurse or doctor, they are in service to the people. They understand what it is to serve the people. Unfortunately, our senators, congressmen, and executive level office forget that they are in office in service of the people. They're not in service of themselves. That's not what those offices are for. They are to serve the people, serve your country. And when we put those uniforms on, folks, I promise you, we totally understand it. Totally understand it. We get it. Yeah. So, okay, that's my rant. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. I'm sorry I don't have all my sound effects, but this is what happens when you're on the road again. But you can reach me on Spreaker, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Anchor, There are many avenues in which to find me. All you have to do is go www.spreaker.com and search for Cat's Cauldron. And guess who you'll find? You'll find me. All right, thank you so much for being a part of our show. I really enjoy my time with you. Have a great day.